What's up everyone, Carlos says, and welcome back to another video. And today I will be talking about the kind of news that was announced last night on AEW Rampage. That is CM Punk, the current AEW World Champion, who of course defeated Adam Hangman Page a week ago, not even at AEW Double or Nothing for the championship, is out injured now and will be requiring surgery on. I'm not sure what the actual injury is. I believe it's a leg injury or something like that. But yeah, Punk is going to be out for a bit, and the summer of Punk that we were all expecting, well, it's kind of hit a bit of a roadblock. So what will be happening is AEW have announced Jon Moxley will face the winner of a battle royale that will be taking place on a Dynamite this week at the Forbidden Door pay-per-view, where the winner that will become the interim AEW World Heavyweight Champion, and then from there the interim champion will face Punk once Punk returns. So yeah, Punk, he's not like relinquishing the belt or something. We're just crowning an interim champion while Punk is out, and then once Punk is back, interim champion versus Punk to see who the rightful AEW World Heavyweight Champion is. And I'm kind of sad that Punk's run is kind of getting halted a bit, because literally just this past week on Dynamite they announced Hiroshi Tanahashi, CM Punk at the Forbidden Door. Tanahashi came out, signaled he wanted the belt, and look, like that's where we were going. Now Punk is out. It opens up a lot of questions. One, what were the original plans for Punk going forward? Two, what are the replacement? I'm going back to one. When I say the original plans for Punk, we of course we know about the Tanahashi match, but after that, where were they going to go? What ideas had they in mind? And who challengers they had in mind for Punk? Now, we're kind of at a crossroads now. We're like, what do we do with Tanahashi at the Forbidden Door pay-per-view? Who does he face off against? Who becomes interim champion? So yeah, it's kind of a interesting spot now. And of course, Punk, he wrestled on Dynamite in a 6-man tag with FTR, so I'm guessing that that's where he picked up the injury, unless it's on a non-wrestling related injury. Yeah, very interested to see where they go. So we're going to talk a bit about the Battle Royal and the Interim Championship. Of course, the winner will face Moxley at the Forbidden Door. Where do they go? This is it's very, very interesting. Of course, Moxley currently in the feud between Blackpool Combat Club, Kingston Santana, and Ortiz against the Jericho Appreciation Society. Do we go maybe have Jericho win and have Jericho and Mox go for the belt? Do we have someone else? Maybe do we go back to Hangman? Do we go Bryan Danielson and have the two members of the Blackpool Combat Club, of course, with Wheeler Yuta currently in Japan? Do we have Mox and Bryan go at that? That would be fun. Even though they did that at Revolution. Maybe, I don't know, Miro just came back. Maybe you go Moxley versus Miro. So yeah, this is what I kind of mean. We're kind of like, where do we go now? I think MJF would have been a good shout, but I don't think that fits where they're currently going with MJF. Of course, you had the rumors, will he be at Double or Not, and is he booking a plane? Then you have him cutting a pipe bomb on Dynamite. And apparently he's been removed from the roster pages, and his merch has been removed. So I feel like having him in the Battle Royal and then winning the championship, kind of, you would be dropping that kind of angle if and what going in that direction, in which I wouldn't do. But it's also would have been a good time to put the belt on MJF. Who else could you do? Maybe, I know, you take a chance on someone like Darby and give Darby a chance. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Adam Cole. How did I forget about Adam Cole? Adam Cole, definitely someone who you could possibly run with. in the absence of CM Punk. And now that I think about it, Adam Cole would be a good show. You could run Punk and Cole down once Punk is back. No, very, very intrigued to see how things go. Who's going to challenge Moxley at the Forbidden? I'm just thinking AEW as well. Of course, maybe with it being a battle royal, that's why I'm leaning against it being Tanahashi. Do I see AEW having Tanahashi in a battle royal next week on Dynamite? Maybe that'll be a surprise. But I'm just kind of thinking main roster at AEW, because I don't see them putting the interim belt, even though it's just an interim belt. I don't really see them putting them on a New Japan guy, because I feel like they'd want it to be someone who would be on the show pretty regularly, if not every week. So yeah, very, very interested to see where things go now that Punk is out of action. I'm not even sure how long Punk is out for, but yeah, very interested to see where they go, who the new interim champion will be, who will win the battle royal to face off against Jon Moxley at the Forbidden Door pay-per-view. Let me know in the comment section below what direction you hope they go with going into the Forbidden Door. Yeah, very intrigued to see how this all plays out. Very interested to see who steps up, who becomes champion in the absence of Punk, and then how that plays out when Punk returns. Because in my head, I'm just thinking Punk comes back, wins the unification match, and just we run what the original plans were. But now, maybe they will go like, okay, we'll go with someone else. But yeah, very intrigued to see how AEW handled this situation and how it plays out. Because at least for the world title, even for the women's title, tag team titles, and they haven't really had a situation like this. TNT Championship, they did. I remember Sammy Guevara, it was back in like January. Cody was the champion. He beat Sammy for the belt. Sammy was meant to get a rematch, battle for the belts or something. Cody like got hurt or missed the match or something. So Sammy and Dustin had a match for the interim belt, which led to the ladder match between Sammy and Cody. So yeah, very interesting to see how AEW handle this world title situation. With Punk being out, who like I'm not really sure who steps up, who's that gonna be to face Moxley. I cannot tell you. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and find out. So yeah, I'm very intrigued to see who steps up into that interim title picture while Punk is gone. Very interested to see how it all plays out once Punk is back. But AEW World Champion CM Punk out of action. Requiring surgery, and yeah, as I said, very interested to see how it plays out. Let me know in the comment section below what way you want this to play out. Leave a like on this video if you'd enjoy, subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you in the next one.